what? It's another Tuesday here on the YouTubes, and this is some more Shadows of the Damned. Just as a quick note, I'm doing the commentary a little bit differently here than I have in the past because I accidentally deleted my original recording. Anyway, in the previous video, as you can see, we read the legend of Stinky Crow, so most likely the boss fight is going to be coming up pretty soon against this particular demon. Anyway, if you checked out the runtime on the YouTube video player, you'll notice that this thing is about half an hour or so in length, and that's because of some extended boss battle sequences that we'll be getting to in this part of the playthrough. But yeah, I accidentally deleted my save, or not my save, my audio file here for the commentary. So kind of weird seeing me do some doing some gameplay here without actually playing the game at the same time. But yeah, we'll work through it, and hopefully this time I don't delete it. This is the first time that I've had to do this, and I think I've had 100 videos or so now. I'm over 100 videos, and this is the first time something like this has happened, but it's no biggie. As you can see here, I'm trying to stock up on some hot sake and tequila. The previous sequence kind of drained me in terms of resources, and I think here, yeah, I went ahead and I bought 2 red gems as well, just to upgrade a couple of the weapons that we have on hand. Thanks, Christopher. So yeah, 18 and 25, so definitely a lot better, a lot healthier in terms of what I have for supplies. So I think in a couple of moments I'm going to be cracking open the upgrade menu here, and yeah, we're going to upgrade the skull cushioner. I remember that I was missing a lot of shots with the skull cushioner, even from close range, which was surprising, given you know, its shotgun class type. But since there's no area of effect to upgrade here, it's only damage, reload, speed, and capacity, I decided to make what hits I did score hurt a lot more. And then I think I might have upgraded the teeth grinder here, the size of the clip. Yep. The teeth grinder is the upgraded form of the teether, which we got introduced to earlier. And as you can see here, or really quickly there, that thing has about like 6-7 barrels. It's ridiculous. But the clip is short, so it does chew through a lot of ammo. Here comes Paula from the cabin.
Boy, she just loves you to pieces.
And as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, if she does catch you, it is a one-hit kill. So really quickly got to blow open that branch. Luckily for us, she doesn't really run all that fast, and you can stun her with a light shot if she does get too close like that. Probably should have used the quick turn there. And there I go with the light shot. Oh, that was probably not a good play on my part there, yeah. Kiss of death. Unfortunately, I think the light shot wears off on her faster than it does on regular enemies, which would make sense. She is, you know, slightly more powered up, but yeah, if you do decide to go with a light shot, hopefully it's from close range. Definitely don't be running towards her unless your light shot's stun time is increased dramatically. So I think here, yeah, Christopher is going to have to do some more selling back to me here. So while I go through the upgrades again here, and while I do some purchasing, a couple of notes about this upcoming week. I think I'm going to start Uncharted sometime this week. My goal is to hit 20 videos with Shadows of the Damned before I start Drake's Deception. But I do know that some people are waiting for that to get started as soon as possible. So I'll definitely start that. It's been a while since I've strapped on Nate Drake's boots, but I think the time is right to return to that series. So look for that either the night before Thanksgiving or sometime during Thanksgiving Day, and that'll be my way of kicking off the holiday season. So here we go again. It's the Paula chase, part 2, I think.
Pieces. Run!
Yeah, I don't recall if this is the last one. Hopefully it is. I honestly hate chase sequences. Anything where you know, someone's chasing me in a game is probably my Achilles heel. And I actually liked how I handled that last demon there with a nice little quick headshot. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. Perfect. Oh god. So, yeah, before I can even get inside of the cabin here, I do have to take care of business. Luckily, again, Paula is a bit on the slow side.
Into the house, quick!
Looks like I learned my lesson there, not to run at her and stun at the same time here. Okay, so there we go. Got the eyeball, and in we go. Thank goodness that door auto shut. You know, for a minute there, I thought the laser sight on this guy's head was an exclamation point, a little homage to Hideo Kojima.
Why do I get the sense you and me are in the same line of work?
Wasting hell monkeys? Who says it's work?
Uh-huh. Just stay out of my way, friendo. I'm in a hurry.
Hurry to do what?
Mind your own fucking business.
Fine. You stay out of my way, as long as I stay out of yours.
Good. Hard men like us don't.
And I,
Wait. Is that a comma?
before I get to that,
Hard like hard.
gotta love this
Experienced.
little quip here.
Just forget it.
I don't think
A little awkward.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Fun.
just remember.
I stay out of your way.
Looks like there isn't going to be a little buddy-buddy team-up action here. Looks like they're going to go lone wolves. But I mentioned this in my original playthrough, or my original recording for this segment of the Let's Play, that both of those demon hunters, Garcia as well as Colonel X, and the reason why I know he's a colonel is going to come up real soon, but he and Colonel X both have facial scars, which is kind of interesting that... you know, this particular hobby of theirs, this drive for revenge, this hunt of the demons, it's literally scarred them as characters, and I'm wondering, you know, if that was the intent behind the character design. Garcia has a lot of trauma with you know, having to deal with Paula and protecting her from the darkness, and of course rescuing her like he is now. So we don't know how old his scar is, but the same thing has happened with the Colonel there, and here we are. This is the Colonel's backstory.
Look, gee, what are those newspaper articles?
It says, local woman dies in grisly murder.
Maria Domenico, a native of Langosta, was found dead early Thursday morning outside her suburban home. She was 29 years old. According to local police, her skin has been completely removed.
Gross.
Good Lord. She is survived by her husband, Colonel... that's weird.
And that's why I call him Colonel X, and also because of the fact that he has an X mark shaped on his face. But, yeah, again, quite literally scarred. He has the X-shaped mark on... Scar. It's not really a mark. It is a scar on his face. It's also interesting to see how much hardware he was packing. I think he had a big old Bowie knife, a huge hand cannon, and, of course, that grenade launcher, which actually isn't a grenade launcher at all. But I won't spoil that. I'll leave that for later in the video when it comes up again. Anyway, looks like I did some reloading here. Let's go ahead and head out. Oh, jeez. This guy still gets me. Looks like it's a new enemy type. I don't know why I was aiming there, but as you can see here, this new enemy type turns into a vapor or a fog and likes to blink in and out. What I would eventually discover is you can hit that guy, this particular demon, in vapor form. You don't have to wait till he, she, it materializes its physical form. Looks like there's another one here. Very annoying, as you can see. And it looks like they come in twos now. had that nasty habit right there of just blinking away, sidestepping at the last minute. And that last shot right there showed that you can't hit them while they're in gaseous form. Whoa.
Garcia,
Angel?
I found you at last.
Kind of a different different dress for her. This time she's wearing a wedding dress.
Wait. What? What's going on? No. No. Oh, I'm bleeding. God, help me, Garcia.
Hold on, Paula!
It's not like he can do anything at this point.
Garcia, why? Why am I bleeding? Oh, God.
Paula!
Garcia, stay back!
Poor Paula. She's been exploded, hung, eviscerated, impaled.
Paula!
Oh, man.
Garcia.
And I think in the lore of this game, these aren't just illusions. Paula is actually being reincarnated and then killed, and then reincarnated and killed by Fleming.
I don't think I can make it.
So, yeah, each time this happens, ugh, it's happening for real. Or as real as magic will allow. Looks like the Colonel came back.
Out of my way! This one's mine.
And earlier, yeah, I said that grenade launcher he was using, this gun right here, wasn't actually a grenade launcher. As you can see, it isn't really launching grenades. For some reason, it's a machine gun.
All I want now is to
I don't think I've ever seen a machine gun like that before.
But I have the deep feeling that's not gonna happen. Because the flesh that hangs from this fucker's body looks all too familiar. This is your death, hell beast!
It's like this particular demon was responsible for his wife's murder. Jeez. He's definitely got a mouth on him. And, you know, that means it's the hand of Fleming coming down and exploded. Didn't think conventional firearms would have worked there, but eh.
Now that is one
Good one,
hard man.
Johnson.
Fuck.
Here I come, fucker!
Gotta love the look on Garcia's face there. Anyway, it looks like they dropped a blue gem here. So let's go ahead and sock it into Johnson.
Magnifico.
Go on, G. I'm ready for insertion.
I forgot which upgrade this was. Oh, it's the Skull Cushioner. Okay, so the Skull Cushioner has been upgraded to its final form. It turns into the Skullfest 9000. It's basically now a shotgun that has 4 barrels, and it's pretty ridiculous. I think I mentioned in my original recording that it could possibly have homing rounds, but I'm not too sure. It says, you know, hold the fire button to load up multiple skulls and then release the hounds. I don't know if, you know, it seeks the target like hounds would, but I think I'm going to be trying this out in the upcoming boss fight. Alright. Anyway, my thoughts so far on doing another audio recording after the gameplay. It's kind of weird. To be honest, I think I'd prefer doing commentary during gameplay, even if it comes out a little discombobulated. Looks like I accidentally healed there. Oh no! This is where I missed the charge. It's annoying that the charge on an enemy like that will disappear as the body you know, fades away. I wish it was a little bit more persistent than that. And that's basically what I would try to do at the beginning of the fight, but completely failed. But no harm, no foul. Got some gems, got some ammo, heading into the cave here. I got freaked out by a sound effect. It's like, what was that? And Christopher, I think? Yeah. Christopher is here. Anyway, I forgot to ask this back during the explanation of the Colonel's backstory, but they mentioned that the newspaper clipping there mentioned that the Colonel's wife was from Langosta. Does anyone know if that's a real place? If there was some kind of hidden reference there? I'm sure a Google search will turn up something, but I was wondering if anyone knew anything specific about whether or not it was tied into the game or the developers in a different way. Maybe a reference just flew over my head. If you guys know, definitely leave a comment. I'd like to know. Probably be Google searching that later. Anyway, we came across the end of the chapter here. So, As Evil as Dead has been all wrapped up. We're heading to 3-4, the Bird's Nest. And given the fact that the tome that we read earlier was about Stinky Crow, that's right, this is going to be a boss chapter. So, let's go ahead and head in. I think I was talking about something here. Hence, I haven't hit the X button yet. Okay, there we go. But, you could probably tell from that fresco painting earlier that there's going to be some lava involved. It was pretty red, and you'd be correct. The entire fight takes place on that stone bridge that you see here in the distance. Right there. And, that is lava. Random lava. And our objective is to get past the boss into those gates at the end there. Alright. Pile of corpses. One-eyed Willie. Some booze. And I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, looks like we're going to go ahead and get this started. So as soon as you walk right through the doorway there, giant stone slab will slide into place, locking you in. Fleming's castle in the distance. Almost done with the game here. I think at this point, after this particular fight, we'll be halfway done effectively, since we'll be finished with Acts 2 and 3. Remember, Act 1 was just a prologue, was really short, so this is effectively the halfway point of the game. Raining blood. Never a good sign, right? Oh. Looks like Colonel X didn't finish the job there. Got turned into mincemeat.
No, he was weak. See what's left of him? You do not become chopped meat if you are stronger than they are. This hell-monkey needs to face a real hunter.
Super creepy. Well, looks like he ate his own heart. And, demons that sacrifice their own heart to get Fleming's blessing. You know what they turn into? They turn into even more monstrous forms, so...
Yes, well, there's still a bit
It's
of a
like
leap between
Mr. Elliot
socially
Thomas here
maladjusted and dear Abby, I just ingested my own heart.
has made the ultimate sacrifice, and that's his Stinky Crow form. You can probably already tell that's a huge blood gem, huge blood pack in its abdomen. And that is going to be the initial wick point.
Before you die, demon scum, I will carve my name in your flesh. That name is Garcia fucking Hotspur.
You guys were wondering earlier if that's his real middle name. It is capitalized there, so probably is his real middle name. Okay, the key to this first part of the boss fight against Stinky Crow was that spotlight earlier that I failed to mention or notice. It will always be pointing towards Stinky Crow himself. So if you're losing track of where Stinky Crow is, flying around, take a look at the spotlight we passed earlier in this first part of the fight. He will always be illuminated by it. Stinky Crow also has this attack right here, but there's a huge giveaway when he cocks back his head. After he cocks back his head, you better somersault to the side because he will launch a huge tongue attack at you. Looks like he'll do it again right here. And thankfully, yeah, while you're somersaulting, you do have a lot of invincibility frames, so it doesn't matter if it goes right through you as long as you're rolling. Looks like we have to nail him a couple more times here. Anyway, you can see the rate of fire on the machine gun here. God, the name's already going over my head, but there's just not enough stopping power here. I guess I just wanted to use up that ammo more, since that gun is a little bit more forgiving on the accuracy. Alright, and you'll notice again, the spotlight right there was pointing right behind us because that's where Stinky Crow was. You'll notice now that the blood packs are no longer on the abdomen, they are now at the shoulder joints. Ow. That's what happens when you don't roll in time. And also, is there a new attack here? I'm not sure if there was a new attack. I believe, oh, there might be a... Oh yeah, there was. Okay, so... Ever so often, Stinky Crow will launch a huge boulder at you like that. Nothing to worry about, though. Again, there's a lot of time to get out of the way. So unless you're being greedy and trying to squeeze off a couple more shots, you probably won't be hit by that if you start running or dodging. Oh, here's the other attack that gets added. Those spines, those feather attacks, they generate darkness. So you're going to have to shatter each one of them. Not with regular shots there, Garcia. You're gonna have to use light shots. See the darkness damage effect kicking in. Ow. And, you know, taking out each of these feathers can leave you vulnerable to these little swoops that Stinky Crow will use. But as soon as the light gems, or I'm sorry, the light shots have taken care of those things, it'll switch back to tongue attacks. It won't be swooping in on you anymore. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of this fight. This is the second and, quite honestly, the lengthiest form. Oh, another attack here where Stinky Crow will summon some crows to try and attack you, but it doesn't look like they home in on you, which kind of makes that attack stupid. I suppose that if you get near them, they might explode or something, but I never really did approach them. Anyway, that's one wing. You have to do it all over again for the other one. And I think, you know, just the tedious nature of this fight is what really contributed to the length on this video more than anything. It wasn't really too difficult. Again, I had a lot of healing items. The damage rather on all these attacks wasn't really all that high. You'll notice there, probably the most effective way of taking out those things is just to line them all up before you start shooting. That way you don't have to move your reticle too much. Oh, shoot, I lost them here. Occasionally, if you do lose them, I think in this part of the fight, may try to ram you off the bridge. You'll have to do some QTE, get yourself picked up. Again, more rinse, lather, and repeat. Or is it lather, rinse, repeat? There we go. Lather, rinse, repeat. I think getting hit by that tongue that triggered a memory of me just getting a little frustrated about how long this fight was going. Also, you'll notice that as the fight wears on, Stinky Crow will no longer be in the center of the spotlight. The spotlight will be lost. So the only thing that you'll be able to use to track him is by sound or by looking for the blood gems on his wing. this was bad. There's going to be more. Let's go ahead and take out this wing. I think it's almost done. Just need him to stay still for a couple more seconds. Oh, boulder attack. Probably shouldn't be running towards the boulder. Okay. Maybe that's what I got hit by earlier. A little quick time sequence. And as you can see, tons of ammo just drops in on this fight, so really it's just a matter of being patient with this thing. Looks like we're gonna have to break some light gems. And yes, like all demons, if you don't break these feathers first, then can I call them light gems? God damn it. If you don't break all those feathers first, you won't be able to damage the boss. Okay, finally, that is the longest part of the fight, and let's go ahead and grab some ammo. Now, Stinky Crow will land on the bridge and fight you at more or less melee range. But you definitely want to keep him at a distance. You'll notice there that there is something in its crotch area that's glowing, and that is what you're going to want to target. Normal shots anywhere else won't be able to hurt him. I don't know why I ran into his talons there, but I think it's a light shot here that you'll want to use. Yeah, it's a light shot. And once that light shot burns away that protected area, the final blood gem is revealed. And at this point, it's just a matter of avoiding the claw attacks and the tongue attacks, which I'm doing a really bad job of doing right now, and just going to town on that gem. I think, you know, just watching this again, I think my next red gems are going to go into stopping power. Because I might as well just have a pea shooter right now. And each time Stinky Crow gets close to you like that, just roll away once. Again, I mentioned earlier, rolling does give you a lot of invincibility frames, so should be good there. And gradually, you know, causing damage to Stinky Crow will increase the distance between you and it, so you don't have to be sprinting away all the time. Besides, as you can see from that overhead jump, even if you do have a lot of distance between you and the boss, that distance can be closed in the blink of an eye, just like that. I think this is the point where I got a little frustrated, and I switched right to the shotgun. Yeah. Let's go ahead and reload. I think I do a full charge shot here, so you'll see how much power that thing has and how long it takes to charge. Whoa. Real close there. Let's down some tequila. Yeah, you can definitely tell I'm being a little greedy with the time it takes to charge this thing. But boom! That is the end of Stinky Crow. And I don't know if I'm absolutely correct in saying this, but you know, if you want to cut the charging time short, you can shoot with less than 4 skulls. It's like one of the Grimm sisters here took care of Mr. Elliot, Mr. Thomas. I still don't know this guy's last name. And the corpse of the boss has revealed our next location. And hey, another blue gem. Alright, well, that was probably the hardest we've had to work for a blue gem so far in this game. And definitely the most tedious boss fight in the game thus far.
Oh, gimme, gimme! Sweet mother of pearl, this is an ad for Angel's Kiss.
What's that?
Only the hottest hostess club in the underworld, G. The honeys there used to give the most lovely jobs before I fucked them in their sockets. Of course, this is when I still had fleshy parts.
Johnson, that's sick.
Just get me to a phone. This boner
At least
needs a
Garcia's got
booster.
some standards here. Anyway, the big boner, you'll notice here that text is highlighted, and the boner is capitalized here in this message. It refers to Johnson's pistol form. So, there is going to be a weapon-specific fight that uses an upgrade of the boner in our next video. This video's gone on long enough. I'm already approaching the 31-minute mark here.
Now that's my kind of advertising. Oh, let's dive in.
Yeah, I'll gotta love this poster. Everything about it is just so wrong, but we're gonna be diving into that dark hole and see what this big boner business is all about in the next video. Anyway, I don't know if I like doing commentary after the fact. Hopefully I don't delete more of my audio files in the near future, but yeah, who knows. Until then, guys, like, favorite, and subscribe. Take care, leave a comment, and as always, peace out.